It's me. Hello again, it's me, Ben. Here with me today is another MOC showcase. Here with me this time is my custom tank, I guess. Some parts of a tank, like treads and big gun. It doesn't know, but also has parts of it that aren't really like a tank, but whatever. Kind of like the striker, but it's more like a tank. Anywho, I'll start off with a side comparison with the figure. You'll see that it is quite tall. You know, just long, tall, wide. But now that we got the figure comparison, the more interesting comparison to me is getting it compared sizes with the striker, because they're not like a series like made the same like manufacturer, like the G series of mechs. It's more like rival groups fighting. You'll notice that the striker's a lot longer than the... Actually, I don't have a name for this one yet. I'll think of someone. But it's a lot longer. Well, the striker's a lot longer than this thing. Though, it's also this thing. I need to think of a name for it. It's a lot taller. It has much more, like, bulk and armor. And it's just more built up in areas than the striker. Because, you know, you can see its crew is exposed to get shot. So this one has some advantages, but actually I'll get into some details and like my story of it. This is like the group of people who use it. It's a lot more slower vehicle than the striker, though it is, and it has a more tongue twisted. It has much more weapons and much more powerful weapons, and it's also a lot more heavily armored, so it can withstand some heavy attacks, which is good when you're slow. Like a turtle. But now we got some of that story and sizes out of the way. We'll start with the actual build. Starting with the front of it. Actually, before I start the front, I'll actually start with, like, since it has wheels, that wasn't meant to happen, but it can move pretty well either way. You have to hold down on it pretty hard so you can move. Starting with the front of it, though, with the construction, you'll see it's well built up using one of these windscreens, which I quite like. It gives it some dark blue. Actually, it does have some similarities in some ways to this one, the striker, with its colors being like normal blue, then a darker version of blue, and like a translucent energy part for the weapons. But continuing with the construction, this isn't pushed down properly. Here's some inverted slopes here, going all the way down here to the bottom. There's the bottom. Here's the windscreen from I think it's a police car. Going up here with some tiles and some slopes and more smoother slopes. I'm not sure what they're called. Moving this turret out of the way. Getting into the cockpit. You can see some of it in there. You see like this part, a cone, and a cheese slope and a stud. Taking this out. This is just some piece from a old Arc 170 set, and taking my clone captain, putting him in there because we can fit a figure in there pretty well, and getting getting this back in here. You can fit a figure in there very well. Let's see, and you don't have to worry about him like getting stuck, which is good. Going to the body of it, I'll focus on the weapons later. You'll see that this one big piece is just the main top of the body. See if I move this gun out of the way. See, it's just built up with some simple bricks here. It's also mirrored on the same side, so there's not many differences. You'll see there's not much going on here. Going to the inside of it, take this whole part off. There's not much going on in here. It's kind of bare. You'll see there's not much really going on here. Just two crates and just what's supposed to be a computer. Bring it over here. It just has a grill for the keyboard, which is nice because I don't have an actual keyboard piece. And using a hinge with a translucent yellow piece for the screen. It's like future. It's pretty nice though. I guess I should probably think of adding some more stuff into the inside, but it's fine, I guess. going to the back of it, you can see that's continuing with this part. It's a nice big one. Armoring up a bit more. Here's the back of it. You can see it has like these engines for going faster, I guess. It has some of these armored on the side for the missiles. These engines are from the Quinjet from Captain America Civil War, which adds a nice bit of detail with the red. Here's just parts. And it also folds down going back in there, like deploy troops and stuff. That's nice. I think that's pretty much it for the main build. Jeez. Now I can go to the weapons, which are always my favorite part. Moving around. You can start with the main weapon on the top, which is a simple 6-stud shooter, which, you know, as a 6-stud shooter works, you just turn the gear and it fires off. Simple as that. And here you can see some spring-loaded shooters. See them right there and right here. Now you just push them and they fire off just like that. Just move it like this. Very nice. You'll see right here is just this tiny little gun, which serves two purposes. The first purpose is that it can just all move around. Very posable here. And that was not meant to happen. So I think of a better way to put that on there. And the second one is that it can detach off of here. And if it folds down with the levers, like this, and can be held by a figure, which I think is pretty cool. Taking that part off. Now the last weapon here is the really big one, because like you notice the kind of similar with the Striker. It has one big weapon. This one has like two big weapons. This one and this one. This one is the really big one. 3 weapons, and this is the big one. And actually, I guess technically this. It's very detailed with many. Actually, take it off for this. It's very detailed. It's got some grills, some studs, some more studs. This part's connected to a spring, not a spring, but a stud shooter, so it can just fire off. Not that well, but you got some pins, some bricks. There's an inverted slope there, and some more hinges. It's pretty nice, very detailed, and very powerful. Let me put it back on here. Probably my favorite part of this thing. I think this could have some uses outside of this simple setting, I guess. Well, that's pretty much it for the no-name tank, I guess. It's pretty nice. I mean, I'm not sure between the Striker and this one, which one I prefer more. They're both pretty good. I'm quite proud of both of them. I kind of prefer the blue one because blue's my favorite color. Though I must say I'm quite proud of the build I made for the Striker. That's pretty much it for this video. Next time, well, next Wednesday, because this is when I make these videos, I should be out with the final member of this little trio. A green mech, not mech, I'm done building mechs, but a final vehicle, which is green.